everyone. Does overtime improve employee performance when managed effectively by human resources management? Is the topic of today's thought-provoking and topical debate, which I will be moderating. My name is Vinotini Loganathan. A group of experts from different areas will join us today to discuss their thoughts on the statement, both in favor of and against it. Understanding the complicated nature of overtime and how HR's involvement is the goal. One team is in favor of the motion and the other is against it. After each speaker has finished presenting their case, we will collectively explore all sides of this problem. Okay, now let's start with the first speaker, supporting speaker, our HR director, Ms. Nurashima binti Hussein. Please proceed.
Thank you, moderator. Overtime, when planned and regulated by HR, is not a threat, it's a solution. In a competitive business world, deadline shift, project grow, and customer need evolve. Flexible scheduling is essential. HR departments today are equipped with tools to manage overtime, setting maximum hours, offering fair compensation, and tracking workload to prevent abuse. When done right, overtime reward dedicated employees with resilience and boosts overall output without harming health. Thank you.
I respect that, Nurashima, but we must separate theory from practice. Employees are machines. No matter how advanced the system, overtime chips away at our well-being. It often starts with small requests, but soon long hours become the norm. I've spoken with many colleagues who are emotionally drained and feel undervalued. The, the truth is, overtime often signal poor planning or understaffing, and when workers are overworked, performance suffers. No HR system can fix that.
I agree with Azib on one point. Poor planning is a problem, but that's exactly why HR management matters. With proper oversight, overtime can be structured. For example, rotating employees, inserting recovery time, and allowing staff to opportunity involuntarily. In high pressure project, I've seen team rally with energy and purpose. Not because they were forced, but because the system respect their time and effort. It's not about squeezing more hours. It's about using extra time wisely and fairly. Thank you.
Iqbal, I will work with those same teams after their overtime stint. I will see the headache, anxiety, poor sleep, and even physical exhaustion. Human bodies are not built for chronic overtimes, even when it's well managed. If we want real sustainable performance, we must prioritize rest, not extend labor hour. A system that truly value worker health must see overtimes as a last resort, not a go-to solution.
I agree with that point, and that's why we are rethinking the how of overtime. Modern human research use analysis and AI tools to forecast burnout risk, monitor workloads, and adjust schedule in real time. Employees are not being left alone to suffer. These tools allow us to make human-centered decisions. We are not talking about the old 12-hour grind. We are talking about agile support systems that allow flexibility and performance grow without scarifying health. Thank you.
Thank you, Nishafika. I hear all these good ideas, but I don't feel them in my experience as a new staff member. I see senior employees staying late, even if no one say it out loud, their unspoken pressure to follow. I skip break and stay extra just to look committed. HR may have tools, but if the workplace culture rewards overwork, no policy can fix that. What we need is a more system, it's a culture of balance. How about you, Imadi?
Okay, from a financial perspective, overtime can be strategic. Hiring extra full-time staff for a seasonal demand or urgent deadlines is costly, time-consuming. Overtime gives us flexibility, especially when employees choose to extra with HR managing payroll, tracking hour and limiting access. It become a win-win. The company save and employees benefit financial.
Yes, Imadi, but let's look at the data. Our studies show that when employees work more than 15 hours per week, their productivity drops. After a point, more hours don't mean more output. They mean more mistakes, more burnout, and less innovation. Short-term gains blind us to long-term losses. True performance comes from fresh minds, creative thinking, and healthy workforce, not from constant extension of hours.
Ama is right to highlight the risk, but risk can be managed. As CEO, I have seen how HR lead over time. When used selectively and communicated openly, helps us meet goals, serve clients, and reward our people. The key is not rejecting overtime altogether. It's knowing when and how to use it. Blanket opposition ignore the reality of modern business. Let's build smarter systems, not avoid difficult solutions. Okay, now moderator, you can take over the section. Thank you.
Thank you, Nick Afizi. We appreciate the strong and well considered arguments made by each of our speakers. The conversation today has made it quite evident that overtime is a complex problem. On the one hand, it can improve performance, support project goals, and even provide financial benefits to people when HR manage it well with the correct procedures, data, and fairness. However, overtime can lead to stress, burnouts, and a decline in the very performance it is meant to improve. It is not managed carefully. In the name of short-term profits, employee motivation, creativity, and wellness must never be ignored. So I would want to thank everyone again for their participation. Let's keep creating work environment that honor human boundaries and deadlines. Thank you.